have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Got him! Got him!
Welcome to Hood Talk. This is your boy, Mr. Know It All, and I'm here with the Miss Bella, ready to get the show started. Tell us something, Bella.
Well, hello, everybody. Good evening. Good evening to you too, Mr. Know-It-All. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to Marcus Honeysucker on YouTube, Mr. Know-It-All on Facebook. And if you want to send him some love, there is the information. But don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It doesn't cost a thing. And then, hey, I'm here again tonight, and I'm promoting these earrings from Miss Wendy Friday. Shundazzle Earrings. Look her up on Facebook and support Miss Wendy Friday. But hey, let's get started with this subject tonight. We want to know and talk about it. Why are there so many decent people single nowadays? Why are there so many people single?
They say by choice.
Oh, by choice. Do you
That's
think
what
our choices are not good or what?
I think people done got to the point that people just tired of people. I think tired of expectations sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna tell you this. I was sitting back and thinking, and I was like, women grew up saying, "Oh, man want a woman that cook, clean, and all that." Now you got kind of women a little lazy. They don't like cleaning, and they don't like all that cooking and stuff. They saying, "I don't want to do that. I don't want to be nobody mini slave. I make my own money. He don't." It's something else if he was paying everything and this and that. But people don't realize, it's duties to a relationship. Just like a woman want that man if some dangerous come up, if you're walking outside or if it's in your yard, they want she wants you to handle that business. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, and mow the yard and, wash the cars and stuff like that. And we got to understand that it hasn't been this for millions of years for nothing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't look at relationships like like they used to. They don't look at children like they used to. People don't even realize how they got here. They don't respect children and forgot that they was once somebody's child. Somebody
Right.
had to put up with you. Somebody had to raise you right. And then we then came up that we want to have children, but we don't want to raise them right. Or don't even want to show any. And then we wonder, I look at the inner city, and it's sad to say, I go out, do jobs all over, everywhere, and I look how, people, even if they poor or a little different, how they live is much different than the inner city and the gang culture and I don't need nobody. People out there married, people out there, living it up pretty good, having things. But we done got to this thing that we feel like, well, we don't need nobody to do this and we don't need nobody to do that. And we've all been ran a lie. The same people that preaches to us, singer people that ain't got much, these rappers that go broke soon as what's the name? Now, LaRuben just crazy. You got me blocked, bro. If anything, the internet got you blocked. It ain't got nothing to do with me.
What do you mean?
He's commenting on here, then gonna say you got me blocked. How can I have you blocked if you come in? It just don't make no sense. Okay, what's up, Latasha in his house?
Hey, Tasha.
What's up, Rhonda in his house?
Hi, Rhonda.
And she said, by choice, don't got time for mess or drama. And that's what I was talking about. He said, you got me blocked.
Oh, okay, okay. How you blocking? You just come in. It's okay.
Right.
We
That's
talking
right.
about Ruben. He
Right.
ready to get it started tonight.
Right. Early. Early he on it. What's your thing on what you think that got people singing? I told my little 2 cents right quick. Go ahead.
Well, I feel like a lot of people are deciding to stay single because of we grew up, a lot of us, with these fantasies. Because you grow up and you thinking, oh, I'm going to get a husband, have these children later, and we're going to grow old together like our parents did.
Right.
But in everybody, it doesn't happen that way. You don't always have someone to come and marry you. Your children come before the marriage. Things how they used to be are so different. So the order of what we're probably used to in coming America, per se, it just doesn't happen that way. So we get out here early, we start experiencing life situations, and we take our life situations and play them upon our life as we go. So that help us with making decisions, and a lot of people are in things for themselves. So even when you want to be with somebody, this person may just have it for their personal gain. So you're putting your feelings into this and they're not. People just don't care like they used to. Like you say, they probably just don't like people no more and don't know how to just say, I don't like people.
And I was thinking something else too. And this was a good point that I thought about.
Let me hear.
You're gonna say, golly, really? Okay. We were sold a dream that we never saw. You feel me?
Okay.
We were sold a dream, just like they threw us these Disney movies and this and that. And what it is we were sold a dream, and we looked to the side of us, and we seen our mama single, or our dad is single, and our mama's divorced, and our parents divorced. And we seen them separate right before we get out the house, or right after we get out the house. They separated from each other. They was lasting just long enough to get us up out the house. And they was like, man, I'm done with this. And we said, why? What happened? I thought y'all was all gravy. Man, I've been faking for the last 20 years. And we listened to them and we said, you know what? Don't want to live like this. I don't want to be in a relationship where somebody is in the same household really hating me, having outside children, cheating. With the men, he don't know if his kids here. This one don't look like me. This one light skinned and I'm dark skinned. I mean, it came a point that we started looking and we started saying everything we've been taught. This ain't how it is. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no you meet a woman, she a virgin, this and that. She already had 10 boyfriends before you. You know what I'm saying? And it's just all different. It just you don't have this. What we've been sold ain't what we hear and what we see in real life. And it's just people say, oh, you live to your 50s and 50 years and all that. How many of our parents stayed together 50 years? Most of our parents, when we got grown, in separate houses. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So what makes you think we gonna so blessed to do better than all them? You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. We realize that even the best of them stayed together long enough and then said, I'm tired of you. I'm going the other way. I'm sorry.
Well, this is another thing too. Just say, for instance, um, parents together. So you having parents, right? Then the parents' children start having children early. So the little nieces and nephews are being reared with the little sisters and brothers. You got all these cousins, and then the mind are coming, the kids become more carnal or interested in things because now they're attending school with other people, being introduced to this. So now if you date a boy, a lot of boys don't say, let's wait till we get married to have sex. They want to test the waters just like some women. They don't want to wait till they get married. They want to see if you got something. So they want to test the waters before they say, I do. So it's like the whole standards of how we were taught, or some were taught, that's just out the window because people are doing what they want to do, whatever appeases them, whatever makes them happy. That's what we do. LaRuben said, they fake and don't understand life is lonely by yourself. Old folks' home, sis. This real talk.
Yep. I mean, hell, old folks' home is real talk. Even if you married, somebody might put you in the old folks' home.
I know, right?
Can't take care of you because if you get old together and stuff, that sometimes one can't take care of you.
Then you have kids that want to assist the parents, so they have to do what they can do for that person.
And then you have kids that they say, "Oh, let me run away from all this." They move
and don't come back.
Yeah, and a lot of them, a lot of people don't realize this what happens. You know what I'm saying? At older ages,
Yeah.
So it's different.
Both you and bro, they put you in the old folks' home. Nope. I already set my stuff up, so I would not be going to a old folks' home. I got me a home.
I'm gonna tell you this. When people think about an old folks' home, I hope people just ain't looking at a old folks' home as actually being a old folks' home. You know what I'm saying? Because old folks' home now is hell better than being at the home. Some of these old folks' home is luxurious. It's just we'll get to some of our old folks' home and is 18 rooms and people mad or this and that. But now they making big old apartment buildings, old folks' home, where they can mingle with each other. So sometimes the old folks, when they go to the old folks' home, they
It
all
may be good.
better than they did at the house.
Right. Because nobody went to see them. Nobody went and checked on them. You're at this place, this facility. Now you got people you see every day and talk to. You got these games you being a part of. It's just like a whole new family. So it may be good for some.
Right.
And then I know if you're just your health wise, it's different, but it is what it is. Rhonda said, my mom passed away when I was 17. I really miss having my mom in my life, but God. I know the feeling. I lost my mother young too. And a lot of things I think as an adult, oh, I wish my mom could see me now. I wish she can be a part of this, but it is what it is. God has the last say so.
Yeah. And people just don't understand, when we think about, life. Everybody think this is so easy, it's not easy. People dealing with other people, people back and forth with people. I mean, and I can say stuff easier than others, but I think with this battle beyond sexes and this, and I just think what it is we not pair bonding with somebody at a younger age, and then after we done went through relationships after relationships after relationships, it just seems like a revolving door sometimes, and sometimes it takes a person to get almost 40, 50 years old to find somebody to settle down with.
Yeah.
And sometimes it don't seem right, but that's just how it is. That's just how it is.
I don't know what you mean with Nola Rubin. With your statements, you got to give a whole sentence so we
They
understand
probably just don't agree with nothing we saying.
you.
Oh, there it is.
Why you and bro talk about subjects when neither of you are single? How can you have an opinion when you have no one? I am single. What do you mean? You can't be guessing this stuff. Ask me, am I married? No.
I mean, yeah, he told me the same thing the other day. Like, you married, bro? I'm like, what? I want you, man. Now he on the show with the same shit. And 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 then he talking about single like like what do he think single is? You know what I'm saying? Like so you married and you talking about singleness. You on the show talking about what I mean that it don't make sense what you saying, man. See, and then sometimes it be like that because I don't know. Cause I feel sometimes LaRuben get into this sometimes people get into this thing that you know um they know more about you than you know about yourself. I think LaRuben get on this because like you claim let's throw them on up here. Oh, you both singing and both of you have someone I know the truth. Okay. Well, if you know all this truth, I mean, like, what is that to the subject? I mean, if you feel like everybody got somebody, what is that to the subject?
No, define single for me.
Yeah, yeah. What is single and what is married? Tell me. Do you feel like because he said everybody can have somebody, somebody they kicking with or whatever, but it still don't make them any less single.
Right.
Who wifey, bring me a water. Goddamn Ruben. What up, Chelsea in the his house?
Hey, Chelsea.
Game is life, real talk, bro. Watch this. You don't have a lady, bro. Can I ask you something, LaRuben? Why the fuck do you want to know? Like, why? What makes it so when you get on the show that you want to know so much about our personal life that you can't even talk about the subject? He can't even talk about the subject because he's so worried about what the fuck us might be doing. He want to know what you're doing in your business. Sis, don't you guys? Don't you guys? Oh, bro, I know.
But listen, let me go back over the subject. The subject tonight
Right
is
there, you go.
why are there so many decent people single nowadays? So single mean that is you, one person. It doesn't mean that you have a side piece, a person you kick it with, somebody you be with on a consistent basis. Single is when you're not married.
Right.
That's what we're talking about. So if you're single and you're not married, that's what we're talking about. So, LaRuben, you're married now, but I know you've been single before. So I know you can talk
Yeah.
about being single on the single life. So now you can probably give us some insight as to why, when you were single, what made you get married.
Yeah. What about
You
your
know, let's talk about that.
48 years of singleness, LaRuben? Shit. Come up here, 48, almost half 100, get married, then goddamn it, want to
Tell us what
jump
made
on
you
there,
change your
jump
mind.
on everybody else. Oh, I know you got somebody out there. I know why. Why? What's up, Ruben? God damn. Shit.
Stop cursing Ayla Ruben before
What you
he start going
I'm
off.
telling you, man. Damn, Ruben. Right. Shit. All up on here. Oh, I know you got somebody. I know you what's that. Be real. Be real. Man, go on, man. Lord have mercy. Just don't- Listen, I am not married, LaRuben. You can go down there to what that
Oh
is.
yeah, that's open
Right.
information.
That's open information. Go down to the judge or the Chancellor Kirk or wherever they get married at, because I don't even know where that's at. Go down there and look and goddamn it, find out if it goddamn what's the name. Jolie is I'm deflecting like a mother. Yeah. All these haters. Let me see. If I'm single, sis, I don't have to be real. What changed me was God says He built me a soulmate. You know what, LaRuben? I can't wait till you mess around. And you know what?
Don't say it. Don't
I
say it. Don't say it. Please
he
don't say
he
it.
bringing it out of me, and
Please don't say it.
hold on, and you know he bringing it out of me. You know what, LaRuben? Let me tell you.
Please don't say it.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, LaRuben. Cause now, since you've been on here trying to do this super attack on me, you can push a snake or anybody back in the corner for so long before they come out swinging. So let me tell you what, Ruben. I can't wait till you mess around and be divorced and single again. And I'm gonna be the first one in your face talking about, oh, your soulmate, motherfucker. You determine all this within 2 years of marriage, and most marriages don't last 3 years. So I'm gonna give you another year with all that old hard talk. You say your goddamn wife ain't even your friend, and you sit up there talking crazy to me. Keep on. And we'll be right back at this. It'll happen. Don't say what won't happen. Because guess what? Everybody who got divorced didn't think they were gonna get divorced. Ain't nobody going to marry and say, "Oh, I'll be divorced in another year or two."
I just asked you not to say it. I tried
Ain't
to
nobody
go to the
now.
next
He
subject.
did that to. He did that to himself.
I knew that was coming, LaRuben.
Yeah, watch what you do. You pull it up on your what's man.
Oh Lord.
Kimberly in his house, and
So,
Lakeisha in his house, two up in this thing.
the what?
Vice lady. I was- He's oh, oh Lord. I almost said vice lord lady. Okay. Kimberly in his house. That read Kimberly.
Shouts out to Kimberly Belial with her t-shirts, pillowcases, etc. And she's with Voluptuosity T-shirts and apparel. She put the link up there on Facebook. Go check her out.
Look at Kimberly said, woo child. They said don't start. Oh no, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start tonight. I did not come on here thinking people gonna call themselves trying to pick on me. It is not gonna happen. So, like I said, we always say what won't happen to us. Oh, she ain't gonna take the kids. She ain't gonna take my house. Oh, Hulk Hogan thought that too. Hulk Hogan in the streets looking for him a house right now. Right now. Hulk Hogan still looking for a house. Guess who in his house? His wife and her little old sugar daddy. He ain't even sugar daddy.
Right. He in his 20s.
Right. He probably
Her son's playmate. What you mean?
Close to 30.
I
Same
thought he
thing.
was 22.
Look, same thing happened to Will Smith. You think he thought that some young boy gonna be playing that came to his house with his son? You thought he thought that they were gonna be playing in his cookies? Both of them didn't think that. You think any of them thought the young boy that their son brought home was gonna be playing in their cookies? Now, don't no man know when they woman gonna get tired of him or some dude gonna be running up in his woman. Don't none of these know. But you know what? A person like Ruben, they got all these and know his thing. Yeah, put your woman on here. Yeah. Won't you invite your woman on the show so she can speak for herself too? Yeah, invite her on the show, Miss Anderson. So once I see an Anderson come on here, won't you put Miss Anderson on the show and let her speak her mind and tell her she gonna be with you forever, ain't going nowhere, no matter how you act. Because guess what? It's all depending on how you act. How your marriage gonna go, Lil Ruben? You might be homeless tomorrow.
Vice Lady said, "Let's go." She stay ready.
Let's go. Let's go. We might get. It's time to get it started.
Oh,
Okay. Okay. She said she don't have no.
she do have.
Okay.
She do have the Martin Luther King T-shirts. You know, the celebration date is Monday.
Oh,
The
for real?
parade is Saturday.
Martin Luther King came quick. Okay.
Just the day, not him. Ask me, sis. Okay, Mr. Know-It-All, are you married?
Hell no. And he know this. I done
He
told this
said
man.
he's not
This
married.
man done straight up called me and asked me this, and I done told him, and he's still trying to make me marry. Man, listen.
Okay, no, we just asked a question.
Yeah.
Okay, we got that over with. Or go on a girls trip to Jamaica.
Yeah, and get some of that bummer clod, man.
Stella, get your groove back.
Rhonda says she want a t-shirt, please. Oh, okay, my bad.
Oh, Kim, I may have some business for you.
Yeah.
I'll let you know tomorrow.
Playing around this thing. They playing around this thing. Back to your topic. Come on, put up a subject.
There you go. It's been there. You know,
Okay,
you and
my
your
bad.
was still on y'all ranting and
My
raving.
bad. Come on. Look, I'm back here. Let me straighten up my hat. He had my hat sideways.
Which way it kicked? It kicked. Oh, okay. But look, a lot of times people are single because they are not interested in being in a serious relationship. They're just not interested. Like,
Keyword, serious.
serious.
They don't like being serious no more.
Serious. People not serious no more when it comes to sharing their love and time
Yeah.
with somebody consistently.
Yeah.
So that's why people have long relationships that's not married.
Right.
You agree?
I just want to disagree with everything. Not true, sis.
Well, what's not true? Tell me.
Everything you say, anything you say on here, he gonna say no, not true. Because
We go box.
yeah.
Look, some people that the reason why they're still single nowadays They
Playing,
enjoy the sense of freedom and independence in
playing the
all
field,
areas of their life.
playing the field, having 4 sugar daddies. That's how
No, you don't need. You just single. You enjoy life. What you mean?
4 sugar daddies.
It's like it's a 3-day weekend. You want to get up and hit the road, you can do that. You don't have to be saying, "Hey, I want to hit the road."
Ooh-wee. I would, what they call it? No, cougars don't do that. But then what that is, what they call it?
People, it's called people.
No, I'm talking
People
about
do.
what they call what they call the same thing. Is it sugar mama?
Yeah, for the guys.
Yeah. If a guy could have 3, 4 sugar mamas or whatever, um, that was taking care of him like these women getting taken care of, these dudes taking care of these women. Hell, I see why the marriage rate going down if it's sugar mama taking care of, you know what I'm saying? People just want to be
There's
taken
some
care
out
of.
there.
But I don't think it gonna last long because this year, I'm gonna tell you, this year is the year of relationships. I didn't call it. It is the Michael Jordan year, and it's the year of relationships. People changing their ways, this and that. Because guess what? If your ass don't hurry up and find somebody, food done went ridiculous high, gas done get ridiculous high, now rent going ridiculous high. You gonna need a partner just to even make it to save any money. A lot of people living check to check, trying to be, oh, I don't need nobody. Yeah, you lose your job, you're gonna be on the side of the road by August. So I'm just telling.
Mm. Okay, so your advice is to get you somebody so we can all fight this battle together.
Yeah, because guess what? If you don't find somebody to fight that battle with you, you're gonna mess around and be fighting it all by yourself. And you better be a hell of a fighter. You better be a Mike Tyson out here. Because if you ain't swinging right, now if you have a bad, how they say, you know, how you mess up your knee, mess up a leg, don't have insurance or something you mess up and do, and put you down for a minute. You gonna realize when life come and life start coming, pow, pow, start jabbing at you. Life start coming, hen, hen, hen. Oh, you ain't got nobody. You all out here by yourself fighting. Pow, pow, start hitting you in the eye. Pow, pow. Then next thing you know, you run around. Oh, oh.
So this makes this untrue. Being responsible for yourself only. You don't think people can handle that alone?
Yeah, not if a couple of people start beating on them. When the world start beating on them, they'll start thinking about this stuff, reevaluating the horse. See, guess why? Because I heard at the end of 22, guess what I heard from women? I'm
Yes,
tired. All the TikTok video. I'm tired. I'm tired of doing it alone. I'm tired of working all these hours. I'm tired of running around, grabbing kids, doing it. And by the time when I go to bed, all I gotta do is have a glass of wine and start all over again. They tired of the little routine. They tired. Only way to be untied, you got to get some help. Get some help. Guess what you do when you tired at work? Hey, come help me move this.
Oh, well, you can't
That's the
live it.
same thing by life. When you get tired of doing it by yourself, you got to ask for help. See, a lot of people don't realize you got to make real good money to do a lot of things by yourself. You got to be nurses, lawyers. You got to have real good money, and they don't even want to do it by themselves.
So what's considered real good money in Mississippi?
30,000 is good.
No.
No, the average wage in Mississippi, I think we did it before. I think it's like $25,000 a year or something. So, but the average wage of America is like 40,000. And then I looked at in Texas, the average wage in Texas is 80,000. So, but the average black person in Mississippi is an average of 23,000. So it's so many things that people don't understand about stuff. You know what I'm saying? And you know, people don't realize you feel like you fighting a battle, but if you ain't fighting a real battle with somebody, some help. I mean, even if you, I put it this way, I'm gonna say just like working. When we go, me and my partner, when we go out there and we do jobs,
Mm-hmm.
we can do the job by ourselves. If I go there do the job and do that, we can do the job by ourselves. But it's so much easier when we doing the job together. Hey, click on that thermostat. Click. Hey, cut off that power. Click. Oh, and flip that breaker down. Click. You know what I'm saying? It's so much better when you got a dude over there, he doing something, you over here, and we communicate, and that what a partnership is about. You know what I'm saying? And,
Working together.
and working together. And what it is people done got it in their head that they don't need partnership, they don't need to work together for stuff and this and that, and they gonna be sadly mistaken. And this year, I think a lot of people gonna wake up because they're gonna hit rock bottom. And jobs finna start leaving because technology is slowly catching up to our ass. And if you don't get in the right field, you ain't gonna have no job. You're gonna be sitting over here. Yeah, you think all this answering the phones and all this stuff gonna keep on happening? No, they got computers that do the same job you would do, way cheaper. So
Just think about bank tellers.
right,
They have where you can do mobile checking now. You don't have to go into the bank like
right.
talking
They
about.
finna start cutting jobs and everything, and people ain't gonna realize till it happen. Go ahead with what's
LaRuben said friendship and relationships are the same. You may as well be single. The only fight or battle with you in life is who you took vows before God. When a woman married, she got all power. Why they signed prenups? When a woman is married, she got all the power to do
well.
what?
Let me tell you something,
The
Ruth.
man is the head of the household, right?
I like how he said that. So, Ruth, so big bad man of the house, you just said that you got married and your wife got all the power now. So you keep that in mind while your big bad self making all this money, and whenever she feel like she want to leave, if she got all the power, what do that mean for you? Keep playing. Okay. All right.
Well, Kim said, first off, you have to be happy being alone, plus loving yourself. Everything will fall into place naturally. Naturally. I think that's what she meant. Naturally.
Okay. Um, um, you know what? Um, I don't believe in it because
You don't believe in what?
that you got to be happy with being alone plus loving yourself and all that, because we got to look at it this way.
I want
If
to hear this.
if you happy being alone and you in your 50s and 60s, uh what's the motivation to even getting somebody?
No, I don't think she just mean like just being alone, just period. I think she mean like within yourself. So many people rely on someone else to make them happy. And I kind of think that that's what Kim mean in that sense. You can't rely on somebody else to just bring you all your happiness. You got
Right,
to love yourself,
right.
because if you're not in a good place, how are you going to be a helpmate to
You
anybody else?
you can meditate with that. You can say woosah, wait the
Same
while.
thing.
Okay, my bad.
Same thing. But you still have to be in a good place mentally to even deal with people. Okay, what if I meet somebody and they only see my craziness? That's what they're gonna get to know, my craziness. I gotta learn how to be okay with things and love things and be nice and We don't do that.
I said she can't lose. And then he said, hold on.
She got a certain percentage. Okay.
He said, "As Tiger Woods." Is Tiger Woods still married? I think he didn't think he was gonna get married. Matter of fact, outside of Denzel Washington, do you know somebody who's secure in a marriage right now? Won't you go ahead and just run it down us, Ruben, all these good people that you see that's married out here. And I'm just gonna take that out the equation. I'm gonna take Denzel Washington off the board, and I want you to and Denzel Washington should have been off the board because Denzel Washington almost 70. And we're gonna bring it down to the people that's in a you tell me one that good marriage in their 50s that don't have no problem with their marriage instead of Denzel and LeBron James and go.
What about LL Cool J? Is he in a long relationship?
Yeah, but LL Cool J about 6. Okay, I let him make
And
it.
what about Snoop? He's in a long relationship too, isn't he?
Ice Cube.
Ice Cube.
Yep. We're gonna take all them off the board. See, I'm glad you brought them up. So they can't come up with none of them. She said, okay, wait. He said, ain't no one happy being alone. I mean, people looking at like
Go back to what she said. Because this is what she said. I'm not saying being alone forever.
yeah, I heard that. I
Yeah.
heard what you said.
I didn't read it. I didn't read it. Okay. Right.
Man, what's this?
Bro, if you're in a relationship without a covenant, you lose.
Okay. Now, exactly when he said covenant, he's saying marriage, right?
I think he's saying a marriage, or unless he's comparing it to having God's covenant over your
Okay.
situationship.
I
Like
got
if
one.
you're, you know.
I got one question for you, Ruben, and I just want one question for you, and I want you to honestly answer it. Was Adam or Jesus married? And I just want you to answer them two questions because everybody always bring up them two people. So bring up, was Adam or Jesus married? That's for you, Ruben. That's just for you. I don't want to go all into it like that. That's just your question. Uh-oh. Read what Kimberly said. You can't see? Okay. I had to blow you up and put you up.
No,
You didn't see you. You were like,
because I'm like, you couldn't hear me. That's why I was trying to see were you talking to me.
oh,
But my volume, I mistakenly turned the volume down on the computer.
okay, go ahead.
Kim said, baby, Tiger Woods was knocking off so many women, he lost count. He was having sex with his neighbors, his wives, friends. Oh, I didn't know all that. That's some new tea for me.
And he's still gonna be on tour next year. All right. Hey, guess what? One thing we didn't say, wasn't they knocking off Tiger Woods? Because he couldn't have knocked them out without them knocking him off. Well, ain't nobody accused Tiger Woods of taking nothing.
No, I mean, but we're just saying in the sense that's too close to home. If you just have that type of issue, why for a week like that?
No, I'm saying we saying about society now.
People.
Yeah, society now. That ain't nobody say that Tiger Woods was paying bills or none of that. He was just knocking folks out, getting drunk. He was getting out there, going out there, getting drunk. Tiger Woods had some issues at the end. He was going through some things. Uh-oh. Go ahead.
How will we know that the Bible has been rewritten several times?
I didn't ask you. I asked Reuben. I specifically said it was just for Reuben only. Uh-oh. There you go.
No, Eve was built from Adam rib. She be the woman. Okay, so
All right.
he's saying did he have a wife?
Right. And he still didn't answer the question. Okay, and that's how he normally goes through the talk. And now go on tell me about Jesus. Now go on tell me Jesus' wife name too. Because everybody always tell me to act like Jesus, walk like Jesus, and all that. But Jesus wasn't married. So why is we pressuring all men to get married when the person they telling us to be like and move like ain't married?
Well,
That's
maybe he would have gotten
the
married if he
biggest.
wasn't crucified, you know.
Well, they say he was about 32 then. Back then, they were getting married at 14, 15. He should have been married.
Well, I guess he didn't find his good thing then.
All right, well, we'll go. And then guess what? The average age that people were living back then when Jesus was there, they said around about 35 years old anyway. 32, even back in the Wild Wild Western days, just like our kids are going through that now. They average age then drop down to 35 and stuff because moving too fast. I mean, everybody feel like they can throw the rules out the one that move how you want to move and all that stuff, and everything just fall in place. We feel like we can eat as much as we want to eat, we can drink as much as we want to drink, we can pop pills, we can do all these drugs, smoke all the cigarettes we want, all this stuff, and we feel like, hey, God got us. Yeah, He got a place, a plot somewhere to put your ass in. Just like he did the last motherfucker that didn't do right. Because the first thing in the Bible tell you is to protect your temple, don't it, LeReuben? It tell you your body is your temple. And what you put in it, that's what you get out of it. So if you put all this evil and all this stuff in there, this and that, don't get mad when you're in the hospital. Don't get mad when stuff happen wrong, because God built a well-running machine. And it's just like,
Well, just know your brain is part of your temple.
yeah, and all this is about the stuff you put
So
in.
that's why you intake a lot of things in your head. It goes to your heart and it changes your heart, and it starts making you act a certain type of way.
Well, even with alcohol, the first
Yeah,
thing, drinking too much
it
alcohol,
started affecting your
it
nervous
it
system.
it dehydrates your brain. It takes
Mhm.
the water off your brain. See, people don't even think
That's
about
why you have a hangover.
right. People don't even understand that. A hangover ain't a good thing. That means you ain't got enough water on top of your head. That part.
Sis, some say Jesus was married. Her name
Some
is
say.
Lilith. Asked the smartphone. No, that was Adam's wife.
Right.
And that wasn't the King James. It was in another book.
We see. We got you talking to a scholar on here now, LeReuben. You can't come with that half playing in the Bible and coming on this show because they got a scholar across here.
No, not a scholar.
You
Not a
took
scholar.
classes and stuff. You took classes now. Come on now. Don't downgrade yourself. We know you know about the Bible now. Ain't nobody gonna come on here telling you about the Bible. Okay, my bad.
Let me not talk about the Bible with y'all. I believe in science.
Yeah. Well, Kimberly, it wasn't.
You science? I thought you was Muslim.
No. She ain't Muslim. She said
Okay.
her parents and
Her
stuff.
parents were okay. That's why
Uh,
she knew
No,
about
it wasn't the fact that we didn't want to talk about the Bible. I just didn't want to mess up the show. We got to get back on the subject. But I just wanted to ask LaRuben that because I ain't want to get where we throw the show all off. So let's get back to the show. Let's get back to doing our thing.
right, because when we start talking about all the covenant and everything, that's gonna take us to the left,
Yeah, because LaRuben don't know what he's talking about.
Right, because when
He
we talk
guessing.
about
Because
the covenant,
anytime you say some people say, that means you don't know.
well, let me say this, then we're gonna go on. Like he was saying, the covenant doesn't have to deal with the woman anyway. It's with the head, what relation he have with God, the relationship that he had with God. So God, not Jesus, but God.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, let's get with it. I love it when LaRuben started this too.
And he loved to start it. Thanks
Yeah.
to you.
Oh my God. Did he just say Adam is Jesus? He said it. I'm gonna let you deal with that one.
No, you're not. I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna tell you what LaRuben does. So you know how back in the day they give everybody a piece of paper and they tell you all y'all to read this piece of paper, and then they say, "Tell me what you get out of it. Tell me what you get out of it." And he got his own saying about everything out of there that was a little different. And it's the same thing with me. When I read, the Bible, I got different things too. Because, in the Bible, it tell you how many lashes in Leviticus 22, it tell you how many lashes you should give your slave. I didn't think God had slaves or God did that with slaves. So, a lot of things that's in the Bible, hey, we have
Well,
to.
it had to start from somewhere. That was the mimic that
Like
race took over and start practicing slave ship.
hey, you like how through the whole section in there so people.
Yeah, I heard you.
Hey,
I
look,
heard you,
so they
Pauline.
can look it up this time. I ain't gonna have people picking on me. I'll put it out there so you can look it up. I know a lot of stuff. I just don't like to get into that because
I can't tell. You stay into it. We're trying to go on.
yeah, what's going on with this? Okay, go ahead with the topic. Come on, get us back on the
Okay,
topic.
now we're talking about another reason why people be or remain single these days.
Defense is up. Pow, 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 pow. They
Listen.
done built up that big brick
Yes,
wall.
most people have been hurt in interpersonal relationship, so it's like painful experiences. So they don't want to risk tearing those walls down to let it happen again.
Okay.
So even in our childhood, even divorces that went on with our family or whatever it may be, the type of life that our family lived around us that was probably harsh, those type of defenses. Oh, if marriage is like this, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be sleeping in another room for my wife if I'm married to her.
Mm.
You see this coming up, these type of defenses come up in adult relationships. And then you feel like you're getting that you may be vulnerable to fall to those things that you've experienced in your life. So a lot of times I see people that recreate dynamics. Like if you grew up, you seeing your pop knock your mom upside the head, you just may knock your woman upside the head, your wife upside the head, because you may think that that's what you're supposed to do.
Or it might trigger you to do the opposite.
Some it may.
It might
Some
trigger
it
you
may.
to never want to hit a woman.
Make them feel like I know my mom probably feel.
Yeah, and it's the same thing about drinking. Some people watch their daddy or whoever drink, and it made them never touch a bottle. You know what I'm saying? So these things can go both ways. But just why I say about, I'm gonna let you handle the reading of the comments and stuff like that. Cause I'm finna just talk. I'm gonna sit back and talk. You got it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So you the one put it on the screen, all that good stuff. I'm sitting back talking.
That's what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm just talking.
Okay, well, just on those defenses, it's always easy to see when we have our defenses up. As a result, we tend to blame our singleness or external forces or fail to recognize, that we aren't as open as we think. We are not being as open because we still got those block walls. I'm not letting nobody get close to me. You're not going to touch my heart. I can't show you that I love you or I care about you because I don't want you to take this and run with it, take advantage of me or anything to make me hurt or feel the pain that I felt before. So a lot of people have these defenses up and you'll just be single because that's what you do. Next, we talk about unhealthy attraction. But the sad thing about it, we attract our defenses. We attract people that kind of hurt like us, that went through things kind of like what we've gone through, or people that kind of act like us. So those type of people you can kind of really at least try and get along with because you guys experience similar hurt. It doesn't even have to be the same thing.
Oh, I got to throw one more shot. Man, Ruben, we got to get together at the end of this week or so, or something like that, because I just realized you ain't even seen me since I had any gray on my face. So it's been a long time since you even seen me. And what's not, I didn't even have a beard the last time you seen me, Ruben. I think I was plain faced and everything. Couldn't even grow hair. So we gonna have to get together so we can sit down and just have a good face to face conversation because we ain't seen each other in a whole long time. So I throw out that last little shot. Let's go.
Oh my goodness. Now we have a fear of intimacy.
Oh, I was gonna say you can put people comments on the screen, right?
Go ahead, you got that part for me.
No, I was just asking because I was saying.
And go ahead, you can do that one.
Ruben said, when I was single, fam, real talk, I couldn't find a mate that had my thinking. And I guess now he's saying he has a mate that has your thinking. Okay. Now I got to say, should a man and a woman think the same way? Now I can say thinking or vision, or could she handle me? So I think more of finding somebody who can handle you than than to kind of think like you. Because I don't think I want a woman that think like me or want to be a G like me or whatever.
The what like you?
I had to slick that in. I can't repeat it.
Okay, I thought that's what you said.
No, because like that's why a lot of people bump heads, because if you aggressive and you got an aggressive woman, what y'all gonna be at the police station? Y'all gonna be at the police station because she ain't gonna even let it go. What you say? What you say? Y'all fighting every day. Nah, you can't have that. That's why they say opposite attract, because you cool water with fire. So somebody got to be calm head. Sometimes it's the man that's the calm head. Sometimes the woman calm head. Cause it's men I've been at dudes' house and they woman, they be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Then you got me, and the woman like, whatever. So it's the same thing. So I never seen a peaceful household when both of them, rah, that's when they slanging stuff and uh, breaking stuff in your house and police showing up 2 times. They know you by heart. Oh, that's what's name in the house. Man, we got to go over there again. That's the house when they the same. I'm just saying, ain't that about right though?
I would say that sounds fair. What's up, Erica? Erica said a
Erica
happy
in,
whore.
Erica in his house.
Yeah. The Ruben said that's a woman. Men don't love like that.
He was
Like
talking about
what? Fear of intimacy or what?
I don't know.
Or unhealthy attractions?
I don't know what he's talking about. Back to the subject.
Hmm.
Back to the subject. Go ahead.
Fear of intimacy, like real love, disrupt our fantasy of love. Meaning, like, we have this fantasy, oh, like, when I get this age, I'm gonna be married to this man that look this way. That's your fantasy of love. So fantasy of love make you disappointed when you face real love and it's the real thing. But you still stuck on what your mind envisioned you to have, till you would probably miss out on thinking it should rock this way or that way, and that's not what you're gonna always get.
And I think that comes in, well, people have a vision on what a person, how a person should act. And I think this because we go through certain relationships too. Like you'll go through a certain relationship and this person always tells you good morning or bring you flowers once a week or did this. And now you done took this relationship and dumped it on another man and saying, why you ain't buying me flowers? Why you
Right.
this is making you disappointed because he ain't acting like the other one. You felt like
It
this
should
one
carry
treated
on.
you
So
good.
I'm saying, so if it was good with the guy that was giving you flowers, what happened that you left? Because you probably carried something from somebody else that you were expecting this person to do. That goes back to this saying. You remember this story you gave us one time. This lady was shopping. You can have this right here on this floor. This floor.
Yep.
Each thing just gave her a little bit more.
And
But
she
greed allowed her to go all the way to the top till she had nothing. When
right.
you had all these good things on your way up, but instead of making a decision to settle, you went all the way to see if you can get everything.
Right.
And that's what people do. That's why a lot of people are not in relationships. Yep. They going all the way. So that leads to my next one.
And then to pick it back off there, and then they'll call that selling. I don't want to settle, but I mean, wouldn't they be selling for you too? People don't even realize that if you ain't got nobody and they ain't got nobody and y'all trying to come together, how you just selling for them? Ain't they selling to deal with you too? So people don't even look at it as a two-way thing on that part. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
What's
that's I'm
okay.
sorry, go ahead.
What's up, Nina, in his house?
Hi, Nina. That's because when people say I gotta know my worth and I don't have to settle for this, because they're only looking at their quality of what they're desiring. So you're not looking like, how can this person be compatible to what I have to offer or what I'm giving? People are not thinking like that. LaRue said, I'm going to tell you something. Pray to God for your soulmate and watch God's power. Okay. I will not knock that. Okay.
Okay. But I'm going to tell you what that is too. That is speaking stuff into existence.
Did you say it?
Yeah. But that is not because like I catch myself, talking about somebody. Then they pull up and be like, what? or talking about somebody, then they call.
Call your phone, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you can speak some stuff in existence and don't realize its power in just being you. Because
Power in the
I
tongue.
look at people as we are all pieces of God. We are all connected in certain kind of ways. You know what I'm saying? Because if we are a child of God, wouldn't that make us many gods? Wouldn't that make us, if you're a lion cub, once you grow up, wouldn't you be a full grown lion? I mean, we always act like we not gonna never be the person that we was born from. You know what I'm saying? So,
Well, I agree with you then because
oh
we
wow,
are all God's children. So, hey, when this little child grow up, that's little Bella, you know? So, hey.
read Benny right quick.
Benny, hi, Benny. Benny said friendship, honesty, and communication are the keys that unlock the doors in relationships. Salute.
Uh,
Listen and pay attention. Open House Vision TV. Okay.
Benny in the house dropping bombs on them. Pow, 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 pow. Friendship, honesty, communication. I don't know about the honesty, but
Wait a
communication.
minute. It's not good to be honest? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, but I'm just saying to make the keys to make a relationship work. I mean, a lot of relationships we can't agree that a lot of folks are not honest. A lot of people,
So
you
you
know,
don't think it's important to be honest?
no, I'm saying now, I'm saying like sometimes people not be honest, like um say somebody say if you just say something like I'll be there at 5. If you ain't there till 5:15, was you dishonest? Or you gonna give an excuse and say I'll run it late? Because guess what? If you took that same honesty and when they came at you at work schedule and they said, "Oh, be here at 7 o'clock every morning," oh, you there at 6:55 and 6:40, and you wait in the parking lot ready to clock in and all that. But when it comes to somebody else, the soulmate, this and that, you get him a time and you take your time. You know what I'm saying? So that's not being honest.
Well,
Because
no,
you
I
got
mean, why
go
would
ahead.
you even compare
I don't know.
time to that? Because little things like out of everything about being honest with the person, that's the only thing that you can define or compare it to is time.
I mean, everything is being honest.
Okay, no, I'm just asking. That's the only
Oh
thing that
no, I
you
can compare some most
okay,
stuff.
because most people don't be directly on
I'm
time.
saying that's just what came out. Yeah,
Okay.
when just like I said, when it's time for work, they do. It's people that
No,
clock in every day at work at a certain time and ain't never late. I ain't never been late all 2022. I ain't been late one time. But
that's
guess
because
what?
everybody was working from home.
No, no. Even if they were working from home, they still clocked in at the right time. But
Man, I don't care what you do, going into work, and sometimes it's just something that get on you and make you late. It just make you late. I don't know what that's called.
what's up,
Rakita. Rakita. Hey, Shay. Oh, she said Shay.
Rakita in the his what up? Shay in the his house.
The rumor said preach. He was talking about the power of the tongue thing you were talking about.
Okay.
He talking about himself. You be tardy.
He's something else with this.
Do you be tardy?
What you mean? Oh
Um.
no, he wasn't talking about me being tardy when they
Oh,
talking
okay.
about himself. He said, and the real now. Now he was saying in that same sentence when he was talking about preaching, he was just saying, oh, now he talking about himself. You know what I'm saying? Now, yeah.
Akita said, nobody is single these days, and everyone is sleeping with everyone. That's how it is nowadays. Just have to be safe. That's terrible, but hey, I understand.
And And what I'm gonna say with that, I'm gonna give a little pushback. I'm gonna say I don't think that's going on the bigger scale. I think the culture we in, the single life culture, um, I think now this what happened, and I got a concept. I think what happened to a point is everybody might be getting frustrated with everybody because I think, you know, ladies at a young age see everything out of whack because ladies at a young age they raise their kids, so they have kids, they get out of relationship, then they put their kids first, and then it takes, you know, they wait till the kids get teenagers and almost out of school before they start taking another relationship serious. Okay, now since you done did that, now your kids done got grown. Now they done had a child. Now they done had a grandchild. Now you done revert to taking care of they your children, and now the man still is put to the side while you trying to help raise the grandchildren. So I just feel like it's always something where what people putting first in their life,
So
and if somebody putting a certain thing first in their life, that means somebody got to be slacking somewhere. And in relationships, that would sometimes be slacking sometimes. Sometimes we can feel like we always doing the right thing, but some things, might not be connected the same.
so spending time with your grandchildren are
No, I
not
didn't say that. I said
okay.
taking care of them.
Oh, taking care. So you're like raising them, like they live with you.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Oh,
Spending a lot of time with your grandkids and don't have time with with other people. I mean, it's the same thing when you had your kids at us night. Sometimes you put your kids first, and then now you got your grandkids. You put your grandkids first, and then it is what it is.
Ask him, sis. Win the date. He loved that woman and asked to be real. What's her name? What that mean?
Man, I'm not finna try to disseminate this stuff. He be all off subject here. He ain't talking about nothing on the damn.
Chosen said relationships require a certain amount of selfishness that most people don't have the capacity to give.
And
Selfishness,
I agree because
selflessness.
people got to realize. I was thinking about it the other night, just talking to my brother-in-law, and just a relationship. When people have been together and they have a certain level of trust, and this person ain't ragging on this person too hard. Now they trying to make sure the person, getting home safe, or coming, or if they take it, it's called being uh 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 what you call it,
I don't know what you're saying.
you know dang, what's called caring about the person, uh and stuff like that, because you want to see them come home. What is it when somebody late to come home is not being, when you calling them, you checking on them, you trying to find out what it is because you don't want nothing to happen to them. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
You being what?
caring, I guess. I don't know.
Caring and all that. I mean, concern. You know, concern and people get concerned, and a person nagging them or what's name in two different things. See, concern is when somebody really trying to be concerned about your well being, and they calling you to say, "Is you all right?" then somebody calling you and say, what the hell you at? Why you ain't made it here yet? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I think that type of stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Say, my internet is trash tonight.
Oh man.
Yeah, concerned. That's why I was trying to say Wendy. What up, Wendy, in his house?
Right, yeah. Shout out to Miss Wendy Friday. She makes
Earrings.
these earrings, Shundazzle. Check her out.
Beautiful earrings. You know, has some nice earrings on the show and this and that. And I was wondering when she gonna start making gold earrings. You know what I'm saying? I need some good silver ones. Okay, concern or whatever. And, compassion, like Sister posted. Oh, she talking to somebody else. What's up? What's up? You are so welcome, Wendy. You're so welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just think what's that you love her earrings? Well, Miss Wendy,
earrings.
Miss Wendy Friday is the one that supplies her with all her earrings. So when she be out here and just sparkling, she a new up and coming entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Earrings out here, pow, 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 pow. You know what I'm saying? That part.
That's part.
Yeah. So that's Wendy's Friday. So y'all can look up on Facebook. She take all orders and all that good stuff and all that old type of stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And don't forget to like and share. And back to the show.
Oh, okay. Rhonda says she shopped there, Shundazzle. That's what's up.
Okay. She got a few pair from her. Okay, that was up.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that part.
Crazy LeBrew, that's your family.
No, ain't no problem with the shout out. With the shout out, we'll shoot you out every time you get on the show. You just got to show up. Show up, we gonna show out. Show up, we gonna show out.
You tell that part.
Man, same thing with
Kimberly.
With Kimberly up in here. When she show up, we show out. We here send our shuts out. Shuts out. Yep,
Okay.
Yep.
You know how people have those critical inner voices of what if? If I let my guard down, what if this person play with my heart? I may have to put them in the trunk. You know, it's the thing that you've gone through. You have these critical inner voices. Am I okay? Am I together?
Trauma.
Yep. All of that.
That's called trauma.
Some trauma make you have.
One more shout out. Rhonda out here making sweet potato pies and stuff.
Oh, shoot now.
Yeah, she don't just make them for Christmas. She make them all year.
That's all you make? Sweet potato? What else you got?
That. Hey, if you're a proficient or professional at sweet potato pies, hey, just making the best you can be. As long as you keep on chipping them out.
That part. All right, Rhonda says sweet potato pies.
Right.
Never second guess yourself, but some people do. That's what I'm talking about. People face critical inner voices about, am I good enough? Is everything okay?
Uh-oh.
Oh my goodness. Scroll past that.
Banana pudding pecan.
Scroll past it. Don't let me see it.
Is that good? I don't even think I ever had a banana pudding pecan.
No, she's saying two things. She missed the comma.
Okay, because
Unless you
guess
said
what?
banana pudding pecan pie.
Look,
I've never heard of it.
look, I was like, I want to see that one player. Look, you got to put a picture, send a picture so I can put that on the show.
But actually, I saw somebody make a peach cobbler pound cake. I don't know how that would taste. I'm not fond of peach cobbler, but it looked good.
Well, she's saying yes, sir. They are good.
I'm
So
telling you, she's saying two different things. She was saying banana pudding and pecan
you
pie.
better put your comma up because how they making stuff on the internet, I don't put them past nobody. Oh, she did it right there.
Okay.
Look, she said me and you both of us got excited on that one. Like what? Look, I was like, what? A banana pudding pecan
He was
pie.
like, I gotta see what it is.
I started seeing how that thing, what they double stacking it up. Oh, okay. What they putting up a banana pudding pie on top of the pecan pie? I was just imagining in my. I need to stop. She do peach cobblers too. She just tearing it up.
Okay. So this is Rhonda's eating sweets.
Look, shouts out to Sweets. We know who got the sweets down pat. Rhonda,
Okay, that's a new name, Sweets.
Yeah, Sweets.
That's it. What's up, Sweets?
Pat. We got Wendy with the earrings. We got Rhonda with the sweets.
Sweets. Kim with the t-shirts and sea moss.
And they getting it in. They getting it in. I'm telling you. Woo. They're back to the show because my critical inner voice is messing with me. Okay.
I know what you mean. And this is something that has to do with your critical inner voices. You know, you may have a fear of competition.
Rhonda said she made a lemon meringue pie for me for you a year. Man, it seemed like I remember that. Seemed like I remember
lemon meringue pie. I'm sure he tore it up.
Hell yeah. I don't know. It probably wasn't. It probably was good.
So I want to know, did it contain sugar?
Well, that was the back then. I was cutting yards and stuff. So I ain't care how it came then. It was, you know what I'm saying? But my mom put sugar in it.
I just asked you a question.
And they put a lot of sugar in the topping too. So I just deal with that.
Oh, okay.
She said, you called me and said it was good, but it fell apart. Oh, okay, yeah. I think I remember that. I remember that. Dang, you been cooking for a long time. I just realized that. Go ahead.
All right, the rule making. Oh no, not there yet.
The older we get,
we may retreat into our own comfort zone. You know what we mean? Get set in your ways, pretty much. I've been all right all this time. Good. I can stay single, you know, and do what I've been doing. Unless, you know, we want to do like the Reuben at 50, we can get married.
At 48, my bad.
Oh, 48.
He 50 now.
Oh, well, I'm too old now. Forget it.
Oh, Reuben said, God damn, I'm going to get it in, baby. I'm going to get this thing in and do my thing.
Because just say, for instance, like you used to come into your house, you get off from work. You used to maybe chill, maybe cook you something for you, watch a little television, put on your PJs, like you say, get your wine or whatever it takes to relax you. Right. And some people just used to doing just that. And then if you want company, you have company. If you don't want company, you just lay there by yourself. So people get anxiety provoking to the world of meeting people. So when you get this way, you don't even get out and socialize too much. And that's not good. It becomes to be an isolation, or you make it so routine till you don't even get people involved in your lives. Don't nobody go to social gatherings, maybe if it's a wedding or something like that, then you feel in some type of way. You're at a wedding, you don't do anything else.
Mm.
So you gotta remember.
I think that too. The older you get, then you hear. But the only thing that make that make that people think that it make you want to get married, but it don't. To see two married people trying to make you get married or trying to invite you into the marriage, they don't even like each other. They don't. They don't even sleep in the same room. They always talking about each other and this and that. I just when I go to married people's house and you see how they live and how they act towards each other, you be like, I don't know if I want that. I don't know if I want that. But I think you know it's something different. It's definitely something different.
Yeah, go around people. When you get married, when you having kids, things like that. People do say that. They want to promote that to you, and they don't have children nor married.
Mm. He said, I am definitely guilty of this when this said. And look, Rhonda said, I just want to know how I look in that wedding dress. And I remember that too. I remember, ladies want to go through this thing where they want to get married and they want to lose weight for their wedding and look all gorgeous and do the prep. I think the whole prepping stage of the wedding is more valuable to a woman than the actual being married to him.
Yeah, most people are getting married for the wedding.
Yeah.
Spend all this money.
And you
They
know
spend
what?
more money on their wedding than they would their marriage and time in their marriage.
When I see two people go to the justice peace and just get married because they wanted to be married, that it feels more better to me. You know what I'm saying?
You can't find nobody to marry at home. Don't nobody know preachers anymore.
Huh?
Don't nobody know preachers anymore. They want to go to the justice of peace. Is it a cause for the justice of peace?
I don't even know. I ain't never been in front of
You ain't never been to nobody's wedding there or
I
something?
ain't never been. Yeah, wedding. Yeah, but they already married by the time the wedding go. They just doing look. All they doing at the wedding is just entertaining us. They got their certificate and everything. They already been married before the wedding started.
They just said the vows before the people.
Yeah, a lot of people be married before the wedding even start.
Mm. Oh, wow.
She said, "Run said I'll be a great wife." Though we listen, just like LaRuben think he a great husband. We all think this, but the other person have a say so in this.
Oh, Lord.
Everybody think we the greatest. Yeah, and let me tell
If
y'all,
you don't, who
do
will?
this. I'm gonna do this. Let me tell y'all something. All right, if all us is so good companions, so good wives, and all that, why all us ain't married at 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 23? Why we got to go all the way through your 20s, all the way through your 30s? And if it's such great people out here for you to marry, why people ain't being married? Why people ain't
Bo
staying married?
ain't showed his ass up. That's all.
Cause who?
Bo ain't showed his ass up.
Mhm. Let's see. Yeah. What is that?
Not us, sis. We got tired of having any and everything. Some of your brothers always had any woman we wanted. I'm wearing my wedding dress to the justice of peace. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Walking there like, bam.
Look,
What is it? Why we ain't got nobody? I don't know.
well, that's what I'm saying. If we sit up there, and that's the problem. Sometimes we look at it and see
Here
relationships.
come that inner voice. Let me hear it.
Relationships and everything is about connections and compatibility. So just because you feel like you're a good woman, you still got to be compatible with this man. You know what I'm saying? Because say this, it's a man out here that's perfect for a woman, but she don't want him because he smokes cigarettes. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's a woman. It's a woman that want a man. She don't want him because he drink. You know what I'm saying? So we have all these kind of things that we put so-called things that we want people to come in with, but
It goes back to
it
pickiness.
goes back to you too. You might feel like you're a great person, but hell, he might look at you and look at your house or something and say they don't clean, or he might look and say, she don't cook. You know what I'm saying? She don't. You know what I'm saying? It's just the compatibleness is there too. You know what I'm saying? You got to add something to what this person want and add to the, so they can deal with some of your. You remember how they say if the good outweigh the bad, but see
Mm-hmm.
sometimes we get to a point that we want all this good and we want this much bad. We don't even want that much bad. We want this much bad. We just want a little bad. Then we want to start nitpicking how bad we want you, how good. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, when
I want the perfect marriage like the Rubens.
yeah, the perfect partner, just like him. Yeah.
Yep.
So that means she probably around here telling folks that he not her friend either. Okay, but we not ready.
Ah.
Come on, thing, bro. You know the truth. Let me see. He said, I got married at 31, just in the piece, no ring.
Okay.
I meant, she said 38.
38. Oh, okay. Well, at least you wasn't 40. Oh,
No
no
ring.
ring at the time. Oh, the time you got married.
Right.
So y'all just went on did that thing.
Right. And I just feel like, I mean, only way to do it.
Yeah. Rhonda said most women are too independent for these men. Men want needy women. If we could grow our own dicks, baby, these men could hang it up.
Okay, guess what? If you grow your own dick, don't you become a man? I just don't know what to say.
Well, she was probably talking about in the garden or something.
No, because they got little strap-ons y'all can strap on to each other
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
and,
Like, what we
and
gonna
play with each
scrap
other.
and do ourselves?
And now she
We
talking
just go buy it and
about
stick it on the
she talking
wall.
about strapping on and doing another woman like the women if they didn't need me, and that's what it come across like she's saying.
No,
So
no.
mm,
I think she was just saying it in a sense, like a
I
metaphor.
don't know about that. I think she was kind of saying if they had strap-ons, we wouldn't need. We so independent, men
She
won't
didn't say
need women.
strap on. She
And
said
what she
grow it.
hold on. If we could grow our own dicks, baby, these men could hang it up. It means like we ready to handle a business of other women. Like, right? Yeah. Look. Then she gonna try to bring that in. We want the real thing though. We still need y'all. Yeah. What you trying to say? If y'all could grow the real thing, you wouldn't need us. So basically, what you said in so many words, if women had dicks, we wouldn't need men. Uh, so what y'all be doing? Bumping each other. Uh. So really, what she's saying is, we wish another woman could just get us pregnant. So now, like I say, Women trying to turn men into women because they want a man to have their type of mindset. Men are too needy. What? What men?
She
Hold
didn't
on.
say men were needy. That's
Look,
not what she said.
yes, she did.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did. No, she said men want needy women. See, men want needy women,
Like
and
women that need them. I agree.
right. Why would you want somebody that don't need you?
Right.
Don't make sense. See, and then say a woman is too independent. What you saying is, I don't need you. Even though you want to need me, I don't need you. So if you come into this battle like that, or single, shit, it's screaming single.
I think you took that one a little different.
Nah, dude. But
When I said I was talking about around 2021. About what? Needing a man or wanting a husband? We kind of behind. Rhonda said we want the real thing though, so we still need y'all. No, sir, I am not happy.
well, you said a happy phrase. Okay. Said we need a garden.
Garden to grow them.
Why when you have dildos? So I'm still wondering, you still trying to say you want the dick without the man. So you don't want the man. Ain't that what you saying? Ain't that what?
Do you want a man with a no torso so you can't touch all that and feel it?
I do it even better. So what you saying? You want to garden? You want to grow your little garden where you can go in there and just sit on the dick? It's called a cucumber garden. Okay.
I thought it was eggplant.
Cucumber. Remember back in the day when they say woman didn't know no man, they said you playing with them cucumbers.
Oh wow.
Tearing them little cucumbers.
That's how they start growing the little knots on them. They start.
It's a joke, man. I'm joking too. Hey, we all joking. I'm just saying, when you come in a certain light, when you say stuff like women are too independent for these men, independent means I don't want a man, and this is false.
Well, she was making a statement.
If a woman is so independent, then they would probably mow their own yard, fix their own car, fix it. I mean, this is what would be going on. They would do more stuff without asking for a man's help.
Okay, so just tell me this. Have you ever met a woman that she tells you, I'm independent. I can handle this. I can do this myself. That women, even though if they're struggling, they can't always do it. But haven't you met women that feel like they are very independent?
Yeah, and 10 minutes later, they ask for $20.
Okay, but listen, that's what I think she mean in that sense. Like, she made the statement, which I agree. Men want to be needed by the women. But she was saying that the problem is so many women are saying they are independent, meaning they're saying, I don't need no man. And so behind all of this, she was just making the statement that if, they grew the dinglings, then, hey, men would probably be asked out getting 50, Rhonda said, I've never cut my own yard. Rhonda, I can't even crank the lawnmower. I think I'm weak as water. I need to work on doing that.
Start using that happy phrase. You and LaRuben keep using that word. Y'all gonna mess around and wonder why you can't see nothing. They sure might get you.
What's that? Oh, that phrase.
Happy. Yeah. Go ahead.
Kim said, why are we so angry with each other though? Why are we arguing and fighting so much? I swear, it's the meat. We literally acting like animals. Animals have energy too.
I can agree with some of that because I mean we do argue more than the average bear. A lot of us doing a lot of arguing. Maybe
Who's
unnecessary.
arguing?
I mean, what she said.
You argue with everybody, but I'm just saying who else
No, I'm
besides
talking about what she's saying is men and women arguing and why they can't get along.
in relationships.
Yeah, in
Okay.
relationship, and I just feel like I feel like it's some relationships that just click and folks just it just go. And what it is if you don't find somebody that meets at least that's what the problem lies in. Sometimes you don't find a person that you feel comfortable with that you really want to be with.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that be the problem sometimes. Like sometimes people find people that they don't want to be with and they just with them and that's when the regret because I post up a post on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
I asked ladies, do they regret, their ex or any ex that you regret leaving or you know what I'm saying you'd rather be with or back with or anything like that. And all of them none of them said they regret leaving. So if women are in this thing that the best thing for them is when they left a man, why should a man get with them? Because they're gonna be even prouder when they leave him.
No, I would say everybody's situation is not the same. You can't cry over spilled milk. You just clean it up and go on. Get your new glass and pour it up. That's called life. So if everybody that you didn't work out with, you can't blame that one person that they're not together. You don't know for what reason that they're not together. It had to be a decision upon both parties. So what if the girl didn't leave? What if the guy left? But you asked the lady.
Yeah, I asked the ladies, and I was disappointed because I didn't see one person that said they missed a relationship or they'd rather be with. I mean, it's saddening that no, you got a stroll that they didn't stroll down 50 and all these ladies, 50, 100 ladies get on the post and say, best thing I ever done. I shouldn't have stayed so long. That's the comments I was in. I
So,
should have.
so let me just say this to you. Relationships that you're not in anymore. Do you have any regrets that you didn't do something better? Or maybe you should say that. Like, did I do something? Could I have done something better that would have made that relationship work or last a little longer? Should I have communicated better that this would have worked this way?
I think the life I was living, I didn't choose relationship wisely, and I don't feel like I got into a relationship because of X, Y, and Z. I don't think I ever got in a relationship except for one time in my life was thinking about marriage.
So, do you regret ending or having your relationships that's an ex? Do you regret not being with that person that you could have made a difference in that relationship to make it last?
Nah, I thought I probably gonna be like Ruben, thinking it was all gravy, and then she was gonna leave me eventually anyway. Because a lot of things I was doing, you could tell she didn't like certain stuff, but it comes out. Real feelings about people. It don't come out when everything's good. It come out when you go through like little bad situations. You know what I'm saying? Like when you get them rough patches that when a person y'all really don't like each other for a minute. That's when you tell how good is a relationship. Not when everything is cream and cheesy. When the rent behind 3 months, Let's see if she's still gonna stay. You know what I'm saying? Like when
Everybody about to go 3 months.
yeah, but we go together to another place.
Everybody
No,
about
I'm
to
just,
what you
I'm
mean?
just, no, I'm just saying.
I'm
But,
just kidding. I'm just kidding.
yeah,
I get your point.
yeah, but when stuff going bad, that's when you really know your friends, your relationship, your hell, your children. Hell, you start doing bad, hell, even your children, you can't give them what they want. Even they turn on.
So answer this question.
Go ahead.
Do you have any regrets?
What about leaving?
The same question.
I never left the relationship.
No, I didn't say that you left the relationship not one time.
Yeah, go
Do
ahead.
you have any regrets of your relationships not being where like with you now? Any regrets of those relationships ending?
I didn't end it.
I didn't say you ended it. Listen to me.
Okay.
Do you have any regrets of the relationships you were in that ended? Do you have any regrets about that?
I can't because no reason I say I can't because I had to explain it because I can't because when it ended for a reason. Either they chose somebody else cheating or whatever. I wasn't giving them enough attention. Cause like I say, I was in the streets. I really didn't have time for a relationship. And I think I always think sometimes, what if a couple of relationships? But
So that's a sign of regret.
nah,
Yes,
not
it
really
is.
because no, not really because even that I said what if, the older me now realized that it wasn't gonna last.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now you see how you were okay that yours probably wasn't gonna last. Um it wasn't for you because you were in the street.
I didn't say it wasn't for me.
Well, it didn't work,
Yeah.
or it wasn't probably gonna work because you were in the street. So all these things you had to say about if the person cheated or whatever. So when this happened on the woman's side, why is it a problem that they don't have any regrets that what they had, they not there anymore?
Well, see, on my side, it might go the same with some of these women. I was traumatized. See,
You don't think some
no,
are in women?
no, what I'm trying to say is my first couple of relationships, all three of them cheated. So once how you say the third strike, once you get that little thing in you, you don't wonder, you know, I didn't know what type of women that I was just touching the surface. I didn't know these women move like this. I didn't know women had men over here, men over there. I was just like you say, I was in that Disney fairy tale when I jumped out here, and they quickly woke me up and put me back in my spot.
Okay, tell me this. Your very first relationship where you were cheated on, right?
Right.
Had y'all had sexual intercourse?
No.
No? So do you still call that a relationship?
Yeah, it was a relationship.
Because you both committed to each other, like you're my girlfriend,
right?
And you're her boyfriend.
Right.
So that placed you all in a relationship.
Right.
And you had not even exchanged your soul with her, but this person has that much control of your mind at 50 years old. She's awesome. You still mad at her, and y'all hadn't even swapped souls.
I said the first three. It ain't just her.
I'm talking about the very first one. She started it. She set it up for the rest of them.
Nah, I think you can say she started it, but after the second one, and then when it came to the third one, and then I had to agree with.
Okay, wait a minute.
I had to agree. Look, I had to agree with Ruben. I think being cheated on that early in life changed my heart.
Altogether, early.
Yeah, it changed my heart. So,
and then you know what? Were you even 21 yet? Or were you
No,
even 25?
I wasn't 21 yet.
So all of these three happened before you were
Before I was 21.
21?
Yep.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yep. I think
Do you think you was emotionally disconnected then?
the first one happened when I was 17.
Okay.
Second one happened when I was right at 19, and the third one when I was 20.
Oh.
Yeah.
So do
So
you think you were emotionally disconnected then? Did you know how to talk and did you express that you love and care for these girls? Then.
I mean, yeah, well, the first relationship, I know I threw that word love out,
Okay.
and then not so much, not the second relationship, but the
Okay.
third relationship, I tried to throw the look, that word love out again, and then after that,
You had a funeral for it, huh?
yeah, I put it in the ground. Then
You buried it in the dirt already?
and later on, I don't know about. Yeah, about 28, 30, I don't know. But I tried it again.
You dug it up?
I dug it up, tried it again. And that it wasn't no cheating went on in that last one. It was just we just wasn't a two. And I think it was maybe the single mama thing. It was more of she wasn't gonna be able to probably have my kids, and she already had a couple kids. And even though we got along pretty good, it was a little divide up in there. So I just think I think I had by that time I was still looking for a family,
Oh, okay.
a family I could make.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I think the last one didn't work, because I kind of figured I wasn't gonna get the family idea. Like you said, you still in that fantasy about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I was in I wanted some more kids.
Oh,
So that's what that was. So that's why I think that didn't work, because I think in my mind, all right, but I kind of want more kids. No, she ain't gonna give it to me. No, I ain't gonna be happy in this situation, because then I'm like, what I'm getting married for? You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of stuff going in there.
yeah. That was
What,
a lot. It made me tired just then.
what up, Miss Brooks in his house?
Hello, Ingrid.
Yeah. So that's my little 2 cents. Go ahead.
That's it. That's all I have.
That's all you got.
That's it. That's it. That's
Yeah.
all.
So how they say, boom. We'll recap with the topic.
All right now. So
What's up, fam in his house?
we're talking about what we were talking about. Why are there so many decent people single nowadays? So this is the subject we covered tonight. And Mr. Know It All, I know you got a fire subject for tomorrow, I'm sure.
Yes. We got a fire subject for tomorrow. A fire subject. A fire subject. Got a fire subject for tomorrow. And it's gonna get a little raw, because somebody gonna get mad at me. Don't forget to like and share. Somebody gonna get mad at me, because tomorrow's subject is you ready?
I'm listening.
Okay. It's
Dun,
it's
dun,
why,
dun.
why we kind of turning our kids into game bangers, and gangsters and what's the name. We don't realize all the influences of life we put around our child, and we want our child to act different than what we put into them. It's just like your body. What you put into it is what you get out, and it's the same thing with the kids. Put the
Mm-hmm.
wrong thing in them, and then we expecting them to come out good. This is impossible. It's just like a pit bull. If you pinch the pit bull all day and you try to get the dog to bite all the time, and you teaching them "Rah," and you taking the child shake it, shake it, shake it. When he grab on or you or one of your babies and start shaking it, don't get mad because you trained him to do this.
Mm-hmm. Make them tough.
Right. So it's according on what you're teaching your child. And we're gonna get deep into a whole lot of reason we having so many problems out of our kids, why our kids um, you know, what our kids at 2, 3, what our kids at 12 or 15, and where our kids at 18 to 25. We gonna take a deep dive tomorrow into what are we truly doing to our children.
Yeah.
And some people ain't gonna want to discuss it, but it's a topic that needs to be
Need
discussed.
to be discussed. Because
So
there's no way that we shouldn't know where our children are majority of the time, especially adolescent.
yeah, and I
What they
agree.
got going on. We got to watch it.
So like they say, uh, we're gonna start tomorrow at 9 o'clock, and how they say, like we came in, we going out. Great show. Please like and share. And we'll see you tomorrow at 9 o'clock.
Please, abang ka benita feni ko sip na. Eh? Yes.
Got him! Got him! Bye, Felicia.
We'll see y'all later. See y'all tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Don't be late. Tuesday night show gonna be fire.
Fire, fire,
Give
fire,
us a
fire.
like, share, and just support with some likes and loves.
That part.
That part. Peace. We'll see y'all tomorrow night.
All right. Good night, everybody.